Welcome back, everybody. So I'm excited today because I'm finally going to show everyone how to mint an NFT, a non-fungible token, on Cardano utilizing NMKR within their easy-to-use interface, which is NMKR Studio, to the Knowledge Hub. Okay, this is a great feature that NMKR has brought on. They added within NMKR Studio is their Knowledge Hub, and so this is really your one-stop shop for all questions NMKR Studio, just as it says. So even introduction as to what is an NFT, what is a blockchain, what is Cardano, and which is really awesome because at first, this information wasn't provided, and as we scale our own NFT projects, in that scale, we realized that a huge portion of our process is onboarding people and teaching them about the technology behind the products and services that we're offering. And so in so doing, it behooves us not to have to offer this information, and that's exactly what I'm doing here now with you guys. And so NFT Maker provides a whole knowledge hub of documentation getting started on Cardano. So here's a quick start guide. So again, just like I'm making my own video geared towards independent musicians and artists so that they can mint their first music NFT on Cardano. It goes through the NMKR Studio API, which is that next level of development tooling. I think maybe on down the line as I learn more how to use the API tooling, I'll do another video on how to use that as well. And these are the advanced topics like editing NFTs after mint, which is editing the metadata, utilizing the test net, duplicating NFTs, and fungible tokens. Now that's something that I'm going to get into a little bit. Okay, so duplicating an NFT is different than creating a fungible token from the onset of creating and establishing your policy ID. Now, all this might be just jargon now, but that's why I'm creating this video, is so that you can start to understand what all this means. So they have a perfect hub of knowledge documentation here for you to get you started on all that. So let's step back here into the dashboard and let's just get into the workflow, okay? So I clicked on NFT projects here. This is how you create an NFT project. So before you actually create your NFT, what you're going to want to do is create the actual project, the policy ID that houses these NFTs. Okay, and within the NFT that I'm going to create today, I am going to upload a PNG file, a video file, as well as a WAV file. So I will be uploading a royalty-free WAV. So there will be 3 different pieces of content that I will be uploading within this one NFT. But before we do that, we're not there yet. We first have to create the project that this NFT is going to be housed within, okay? So first, let's create the project. The project name is going to be the How-To series. And so, as you see here, okay, yep, so How-To series, all right? Token name prefix, but as you see here, the token name prefix, there's no spaces that can be in that, okay? Project URL, I'm gonna leave that alone in the moment. And so the description here is going to be the How-To series is an educational content, is a collection of educational content by JUSE. Let's just go JUSE on this one, by JUSE, okay? So for the purposes of ensuring that this is going to be an NFT and not a fungible token, we're going to, the max token supply is going to be 1. All right, and then this is where we can, the payout wallet. So say I sell this NFT, which I do not believe I will be selling this NFT. I'll only be housing it within my wallet, and then, I might distribute it and pass it out, and it'll be just a giveaway. So But if I was selling this NFT, and how I actually received those sales is I added my wallet. So I think I'm going to close this policy immediately. I'll leave it open for a few days if I want to maybe edit, but I will just close the policy on Friday. And you can leave the policy open for as long as you'd like. The reasons being, you might want to edit your NFT collection, and the only way that you can edit your NFT collection is while the policy is open. Once the policy ID closes, you are no longer able to edit that collection. So I'm going to lock the policy on Friday. This is the metadata standard that comes with the NFT based on the 721 metadata standard. That just means, you see how this is actually in a certain manner: policy ID, asset name, image, media, description. This is an easy to view format, so we don't bother with that. We don't do anything with that. So this is just the final summary. Okay, so the project name. Okay, this is the project. Okay, not the actual NFT itself. This is the policy that I'm project and collection that I'm creating. It's going to house the NFTs. So this is the how-to series. It's a collection of educational content by JUSE. All right. So we're going to save the project of showing us how to create a royalty token. Now, before I mint an NFT on this project, the first thing you want to do is create a royalty token. You see how these two projects say has royalty? So before I created an NFT on both of these projects, the very first thing that I did was I created a royalty token. See, I can't do that here. I can't click that button here, but here I can. Okay, so let's just show you what it's like to create a royalty token. So I go with, you know what? I go with 5%, but you know, why not take this up to 10%? Okay. So mint royalty token. Royalty setting cannot be changed. We are creating a new token, setting the metadata, minting this token, and finally burning it. So we're going to say yes. So now that my policy now has a royalty token, let me refresh the page. Amazing. Now, if I decided to have this collection on a secondary market, I'll feel good about that, because now I will be earning 10% royalties off of those sales. So now that we have that done, first thing that we want to do now is create our NFT on this collection, okay? So how do we do that, guys? We're going to go to this function here. And I think a lot of my other videos that I'll create are going to deal with a lot of these other functions, okay? So show policy, statistics, you can edit the NFT, or excuse me, edit the policy. Created my royalty token already. This is where we create sales conditions, okay? So sales conditions on your NFT. Something like a condition can be buyer must have one or more NFTs with a specific policy ID. So this is how we actually create the token gating experience with our tokens. All right, so we create sales conditions. We're not going to get there yet. All right, so these are manage NFT prices. So that might be for another video. You know, these are additional payout wallets. That might be for another video. Show and mint and send jobs. So even airdrop. Yeah, so I'll create another video in part 2 about these features here. But for the sake of actually finally, ladies and gentlemen, and here we have it, we're finally going to create an NFT. So the first token minted on this policy is the royalty token. The next token we are going to create is the NFT. Okay, so the token name of this NFT, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be how, and like we said, the name of the token, you cannot have any spaces because it's going to be the actual name of the token. How to distribute your music, I think, is going to be the name of this token. okay? Display name is optional, but I think we do want to have a display name. This is the actual title, okay, of the NFT. On the blockchain. We'll go on Cardano. How about that? Just because we're meant to get on Cardano, how to distribute your music on Cardano. Okay. So the description of this NFT, you know what? We're just gonna put for educational purposes only. Okay. So the files. So the first file that you want to upload within your NFT project is going to be the thumbnail that's utilized, the representation of your NFT. So even if that JPEG or PNG photo is the only file for the NFT, well then that's the file that you upload as the first file. If there's more files within the NFT, like I'm going to be adding a .movie and a .wave file within this NFT as well. So because I'm going to be having more than one file, the file that I want to upload first is going to be the thumbnail of the NFT. And so the thumbnail and main photo that you're going to see of this NFT is going to be my 8 ways to distribute music on the blockchain thumbnail. Now, the next file that I'm going to upload is actually going to be the video itself. I've already published this video on YouTube just about 3 days ago, but I think it'd be cool if we actually just show everyone what it's like to upload an MP4 or a .mov. That's the trim. So subfile, I'm gonna upload this. There we go, there's our trim. There we go, it's accepting it. Awesome, awesome, I'm excited, this is awesome. Awesome, so now that our video, MP4, is uploaded, I'm going to upload the last file. We're going to upload the marimba. This is that sound, this file. I gave y'all plenty. It's going to be a royalty-free loop that I'm uploading. I'm minting onto the blockchain, but also I'll be providing the file storage link that you can access and download that WAV file. Amazing. So now that we've had all 3 files uploaded, we have our image, which is a PNG file. We have our snippet of our video, which is an MP4 video, and we have an audio WAV file. All right, so next thing we're going to do is we are going to hit next. All right, and right now before we add our description and our metadata for this content, we're gonna go ahead and hit save first. Uh-oh, well that's red for a reason. Collection, because I am going to take out this prefix name. I don't want to have the prefix name. As you all seen, if you have this prefix name, it actually adds the prefix name of the entire collection on your single NFT. Now, I don't have a token prefix on either of my prior 2 collections. And just for everyone that is watching this video that is actually holding a JUSE NFT, yes, I do not have a token prefix of that policy on there. Because now let's go back in here and manage. There we go. The token prefix of this token of what I want it to be is how to distribute your music, not how-to series and how to distribute music. So there we go. Figure that out. So now our NFT is created, y'all. I'm gonna go back to one of my other projects where the metadata is all good to go. Okay. So I'm going to go here where it accepts the JSON files, right? And you can even check your metadata. Not minted. So this says check metadata. Let me just go here and say check metadata. Okay, great. The metadata looks good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy. So yeah, I'm going to go in here, edit, metadata override. So from here up, I'm going to copy that part only. Now, just because I know that the brackets up here are good and here are good, you know, and all that good stuff. So now let me get back out of here. This is what I'm going to do one by one. Copy. Paste. Right? Because I know that this, you see these brackets, commas, right? That they're all good. I just need to replace what's within them. Okay? There you go. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, so we're going to copy our metadata, which is, this is the metadata for the files, and that's it. The metadata for the actual NFT itself will go down in these brackets down here, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. So in order to do that, we're going to edit our NFT, and we're going to go to metadata override. Now I'm going to copy and paste. You just seen I just copied the metadata for the files of the NFT. Now let me paste that here. Okay, as you see. Okay, this is the metadata for the files. Okay, here's the name of the first files, a PNG, IPFS link, the media type for each sub file, okay, and the IPFS link, which is the storage of that file. Okay, so now this bottom portion is what we want to replace with this right here. So we are going to copy that. Now we are going to replace it. And now it should be all good to go. There we go. And as you see, that actually solved my problem. So there was actually something wrong with my format for this format. So all I did was I took another format and I literally one by one copied and pasted each phrase or word within the given brackets. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of this one. Now this is our format that we want. So I'm so glad that that worked. So now that we have our metadata all secured, right? So now we want to copy our metadata. And now get this is the fun part. Now we can test our entire NFT on the pool.pm metadata test, okay? Which the easiest way to do that, you know, is just go to google.com and literally type in pool.pm/metadata test, you know. It'll be the first one to come up. So what I like to do now is I just bookmark it, you know, it's bookmarked here for me. So now there's my paste. So I'm pasting this NFT within the metadata test. Sometimes you just might have to hit enter. There we go. So, how to distribute your music on the blockchain. Okay, so also, okay, this is the file, the music file. We have our title. have our video, we have our music file. Okay, royalty-free loop is here. Let's access that. What does that look like? Wow, amazing, amazing. So you see here we have our thumbnail, okay, of the NFT itself. We have the video, the 52-second video snippet of the actual video, which I link here, right there, okay. And now I also provided a royalty-free loop, and this is that loop. Awesome. Okay, so how do we duplicate this NFT? So I have this one NFT, but how do I duplicate it? And so this is not going to create a fungible token now. If I wanted to create a fungible token, I should have actually allocated more than one token for the max supply. But since I haven't done that, now every token that I create within this policy is going to be an NFT, which is what I wanted. That was my intention. So I'm going to have 100 duplicates of this NFT, and I will have 3 zeros leading before, so that just says 001, right? 002, all the way up to 100. So okay, I'm going to start duplicating. It says, are you sure? Yes, start. It's duplicating my NFTs. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have how to distribute your music, the original, and how to distribute your music 001 through 100. And this is how it presents within your wallet. Okay. Sound
We've
is
also
off.
been able to effectively license our music as well to projects, podcasters, YouTubers, and the likes of such. From NFTs and to create collaborate.
That's pretty cool. Okay. I think that's about it, y'all. So today I showed you all how to create your first NFT and how to distribute it on the blockchain. So thank you guys for staying with me today. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me, find my Calendly link, and set up a meeting. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. See you next time.